Hey, are you guys needing to run outside water spigot or do some plumbing in the house? Or maybe you'd like to run some airline out in your shop? That's what I did a few years ago. And I ran PEX. I was thinking PVC, but I was thinking, well, if it busts, it could shatter and send fragments everywhere. Where PEX, the way PEX is, it seems like it's more, a little softer, more flexible type of plastic. It holds up better in freezing weather too. So I ran PEX through my shop for my air, and it's really come in handy. Well, VBOR asked me to do a review of their manual pipe pressuring crimper tool. You can use it on 1/2 inch, 3/4, or 1 inch PEX. I don't have any 1 inch PEX available. I guess that's how you pronounce it, PEX, P-E-X. The instructions say PEX pipe construction. I didn't really read over the directions. I've worked with PEX before, and they seem pretty straightforward. So this tool has its advantages for sure. I like it. It's got nice gear teeth down here. You got to kind of spread the legs a little bit to take the pressure off the head, to push your little thumb switch in. That's a nice thing too. This thing does rotate, so sometimes you're in tight places and you got a horizontal pipe that you got to crimp, but you don't have the horizontal room, so you can put it at any angle you need it. And it also has telescopic handles, so you can get, you know, just that much better leverage with it. And I'll turn this around facing you guys. I'll start off with the 1/2 inch. So you get 2 dies here for the 1/2 inch, and pan that camera up a little bit higher. I'm just using the box here to kind of stabilize it, and I didn't turn the monitor back in my direction, of course. What I can see in that little bitty thing. Anyway, you got a couple little tabs right here. Bring this down. You got 2 tabs here, and you got 2 right here in the top, and then there's like a little ball that's spring loaded, so that'll slide right in, and it catches, so it lines up perfectly right where you need it. And this one too, which you can load it from either side, and once it hits that ball, it rests in a groove. You got a pin here and a button, should say a button here and a button here, that you can push in to release, because you got the ball and you got a locking pin, and they sit inside this groove. It's right down the center of this thing. And then it locks right in. Okay, I brought a few little examples over. Here's a PEX fitting, 1/2 inch, and then I guess you can sweat it to copper pipe here. So what you want to do, you want to get a pretty square cut. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, pretty close. Slide your copper band on there, as soon as you start picking this thing up, the band doesn't want to hold still, it wants to slide around on me. So you pick it up and then it's pretty tight trying to squeeze it in that direction, that way. And that secures it nice and tight. And then we'll do another one here. Grab another ring. This is a 1/2 inch to 3/4 adapter. Place it in there about where you want it. Then give it a squeeze. Nice and tight. Okay, now we'll check, since I got that 3/4 adapter there now, we'll go ahead and we'll change over to 3/4. So like I say, spread your handles and then push in the button here. Push in that button. And the dies come right out. Put in the 3/4 inch die, and either die will fit in either spot. So keeps it pretty simple. Lock it down. Of course, now a lot of times you guys are going to be working in other areas, so small assemblies, it's good to build your assembly out in the open and then put it in place and do the last couple crimps in place. Okay, so now I've got a piece of 3/4 inch pipe, and if you haven't used PEX before, you can get these in 10-foot lengths, or you can buy it by the roll. I'm not sure how long the rolls are. I guess they may have various lengths. I would like to leave a little bit of room, because usually so if you leave like an 1/8 of an inch or 3/16, something like that there, you end up with the ring about the center of the PEX fitting. So and sometimes you may just want to put this down on one like this, where you got one arm to work with, one hand to work with, and then just push it down. And she's crimped. I think you got to get these a little bit off to the side. And that one there wasn't off to the side at all. There we go. Yeah, now she's crimped and holding solid. And we'll go ahead and do one more. I got a 3/4 inch plug. If I can get the PEX ring to fit over that. There we go. I was going to say I may have to take a piece of sandpaper and just kind of hit that edge a little bit. That might be a little rough sticking out. I say raise it on up, open them jaws. And press her down. So with PEX fittings and PEX pipe, if you need a long run, like I say, get the roll and then you can roll it on out, and it's pretty quick. It's a lot faster than gluing PVC together or trying to sweat copper. Copper is so expensive nowadays. Most new houses and stuff use PEX. it's so much faster and easier and pretty much foolproof. So hey, I hope you like this tool. I do have it available in my Amazon affiliate page, Amazon store. There's a link in the description below the video, and or you can just Google PEX Vevor PEX tool, PEX crimpers or whatever on Amazon, and you can find it that way. It's a very good tool to have around the house. My daughter picked up a mobile home, she brought it in, and I think just about every pipe in that trailer leaked. So with a little bit of input from me, she got out there and she replumbed her whole trailer in PEX by herself. So it's easy to work with. This looks like a great tool. It has a lot of good features to it. So if you're in the need, in the market, it'd be a great tool to have in with the rest of your tools. As you can see, it's very functional, works great. Didn't take long to do what, four connections right there. So I want to thank you for watching, and I think on this website, I don't remember how much the tool was, around $99, but I think there's, yeah, I don't know, I think I looked like recently and there wasn't a coupon checkbox. But just in case, look on the site, there may be a coupon checkbox for percentage off. I'm not really sure, but something to keep an eye on YouTube pages for, or Amazon pages. Sometimes you see them, sometimes they don't. But it looks like this way this is made, you can get plenty more fittings and stuff to go with it. But you got 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch. So I do have a couple outside water spigots I need to replace one of these days. So been too hot through the summer. It's getting some rain now and it's cooling off, so it's probably, I could probably get out there and start digging the holes now that the ground's getting wet. But that's what I plan on using is, so I've got PVC underground. I'm going to move the pipes over a little ways, and I'll be using PEX to tap into the PVC and run it over to the new spigots. So this tool will come in handy. So I want to thank you all for watching, and there it is. Nice case. So hope it helps.